What is going on, NYYU fam? It is I, and I am him, and I am proud to say that NYYU's offseason is really about to pick up. And we got some news to talk about. The Yankees are a team already that we know, right, should have every opportunity to really sign whoever they want, do whatever they want, make whatever moves they have to make to be a World Series caliber team yet again. We know how it ended. We don't got to go there. We don't got to talk about it. But the New York Yankees now are going to get some additional revenue this year. You guys know during the hurricane in Florida, Tropicana Field got wrecked. Got absolutely wrecked. The roofing torn right off. It's going to take, I think it's like $55+ million to refurbish, fix it up, get it back to where it needs to be. So then they can return to normal in 2026. But this year, coming up, this has just been reported today. Let's switch on over to that. Per an AP MLB report, the Yankees will gain about $15 million in additional revenue this coming season per their agreement to allow the Rays play their home games at George Steinbrenner Field. So again, a beautiful ballpark, by the way. George Steinbrenner Field is a very, very nice ballpark. Obviously, that is taken by Tampa for the Yankees, their minor league system. And then, of course, spring training is done there at George Steinbrenner Field. A beautiful field, really is. Of course, our great John Brophy is the man over there, so we know a lot about what is going on. But this is additional revenue for the Yankees, and I've already seen people going, just direct deposit that $15 million right to Juan Soto and say, look, we got to get you back. And, of course, speaking of Juan Soto.
Sign the contract, big boy. Sign the contract.
And the Yankees are trying to get that done. They will be meeting with Juan Soto on Monday. Aaron Boone, Hal Steinbrenner heading over to California to meet with Juan Soto and Scott Boras in the hopes that the Yankees can lock this thing down. Now, I personally have heard conflicting reports. I've heard reports that the Yankees will not go well over $600 million. Then you also got reports out there of Yankees, people in Yankees leadership saying, look, if it becomes a money thing, we're not going to lose here. The New York Mets, there's been rumors out there. We're not going to be, outbid for Juan Soto. Look, I've said this and I'll say it again. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. That's just the way of life and the way of talking baseball here. I believe Juan Soto will be a Yankee or a Met. I think it is down to those two teams. I have a bit of inside info when it comes to how much Soto really enjoyed being in New York, and he loves playing in New York. And luckily for him, he got two markets here that are going to spend their money, especially on him. The Yankees got to see firsthand how amazing Juan Soto is. They've got to see firsthand what it looks like to have him and Aaron Judge back-to-back in their lineup, where in reality, one of two things are going to happen here. The Yankees get Soto back, and they can really plug in some of their holes with younger, cost-efficient players. Jason Dominguez, we're hearing a lot about Caleb Durbin. Austin Wells is already one of those guys. Anthony Volpe is already one of those guys. So the Yankees will have the opportunity. I'm not saying if they get Soto, they're not going to get anybody else. I believe they will. But it gives them the opportunity to say, we believe that a lot of these other guys that are already here, Jazz, Volpe, Wells, they're going to progress. They're going to continue to get better. We think Jason Dominguez is a star. He has that type of ability. We still got young guys in our system coming up. Caleb Durbin we like a lot. Do I think Caleb Durbin will be the second baseman? I like the kid a lot. I'm actually going to talk live with you guys, with Kev and with Carlos, Yankees Farm, a bit about second base and Caleb Durbin and what that could look like. But I personally, and I'm not comparing him to Bubba Crosby. Caleb Durbin is a guy that looks like he could really be a super utility guy or a guy that could be a potential starter. But I get Bubba Crosby vibes here. Yeah, we got Durbin. We think he could play there. And I don't want that to sound like a knock on Caleb Durbin. I just am not sold that the Yankees would start him. I think there's other options out there that we're going to talk about, but it allows the Yankees to do that. On the other hand, if the Yankees lose out on Soto, they're going to have to go out there and pick up some pieces. Anthony Santander is out there. We know they're very interested in Christian Walker. I'll talk about that a little more when we get to our first base video in a couple of days. Again, our offseason is about to pick up like crazy. Willy Adames, there's been mention there. Do they go after some starting pitching? It'll be interesting overall, but that meeting with Soto is Monday. There's really, when it comes to the Yankees, I mean, there's not much to talk about. You could sit there and go, hey, look, we want to pair you up with Judge for the next, 10 plus years, potentially 10 years or so. Whatever Judge's contract's out of, then obviously you're still the man here, but you're a finalist for an MVP. So is Aaron Judge. We think you guys can do that every year. We went all the way to the World Series. We think we can do that multiple times with you guys together. Now, reminder, we're also going to get younger. We're also going to have more speed. We're going to be a more dynamic team for years to come. Garrett is back in the fold for at least another 4 years. Louis Hill is nominated for Rookie of the Year. So is Austin Wells. We got a pretty good core here, and we're only going to add to that. We want you here with us. Then it's just going to come down to how much do you value me money-wise. That's what it's going to come down to for Juan Soto. So, guys, we got a busy couple of days ahead. Actually, the rest of the offseason. Soto Watch. You guys know what this means. Soto Watch starts on Monday, guys. Monday, we're busy. It's going to be an earlier show for Soto Watch on Monday, maybe like 5 to 7 p.m., something like that. We'll start having fun conversations, talking, and then it's just going to build from there. We already know. Monday, we will also have our next NYYU on-site ready for you guys. That's probably going to premiere like 8 or 9 o'clock. I'll let you guys know on that. Tonight, NYYST is live. We got so much stuff coming your guys' way. All Rise tomorrow morning, Friday morning. It's going to be great. Designated Spit is coming up. I mean, this is the look. If you are not subscribed, we're about to hit 38,400. If you're not subscribed, subscribe now because we got so much coming for you this offseason. Your head's going to spin, ladies and gentlemen. But until next time, I am Pete Simonetti. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about that $15 million extra money, shmoney, the New York Yankees are about to get? And of course, the meeting with Juan Soto coming up on Monday. We're going to have Soto Watch for you guys that day. But ladies and gentlemen, peace out. Until next time, catch you guys later. Peace.
Can't make a promise, but I do my best. 25 sitting on 25 racks. Just got started, no, we ain't done yet. Bought a new crib, that's a goddamn flex. Sign that check. Told them last year that I been up next. Can't take calls, but I send that text. From way downtown, but the shit's still wet.